So this is the main difference between the Samsung and the LG, or I should say OLED and mini LED. I want you to watch for the cutscenes.
This is Pelican Echo 216. Can you hear me?
Well, in between the cutscenes, I should say.
This is UNS.
When the screen goes black, where's the reflection? See that? That's the reflection you can't see. Fades into the background when there's an image on the screen that doesn't disappear on the OLEDs.
Looks like the main power cells are fried. Auto shut down. Triggering survival mode. I'm going to try to overwrite. Okay. If you can hear me in there, I hope you're ready. Please don't die. Please don't die.
It's just, you know, a difference that,
Yes! Yes!
in my opinion, can't be
Yes!
understated.
We're going home! Oh, welcome back, Chief. I rerouted what little power I had into your suit. I'm seeing a fault on the calibration matrix. At least I think it's a calibration matrix. Okay, follow the light. Look up.
So what I noticed more than anything else is there's not enough times where I'm using the TV where I want the room completely pitch black to enjoy the benefits of an OLED over the perceived drawbacks of the mini LED. I like having the windows open. You know, they're not open right now. The room's not that dark, but reflection handling is really a much bigger deal than I think people think it is when they're buying TVs. The OLED's gone. I sent that back. I was so happy to get it out of here because I kept waiting for it to be nighttime to see how good the OLED could look, as opposed to just turning on a mini LED and it looking good right away. Now, I also noticed some picture quality differences. This is an 8K mini LED. The OLED was 4K. I've never really thought there was a lot of value in the 8K, but on some of the pictures, and I didn't record the difference, there was a little bit more grain on the OLED than there is on the mini LED. Now that could also be the technology, just, you know, individual pixels turning on and off, that is not necessarily a 4K versus 8K resolution difference, and could just be how many LEDs handle an image versus OLEDs. All the movies I watched were either streamed from the internal app, so that could also be a difference, or on the Panasonic UB820 down there, where there wouldn't be any difference at all. So the OLED definitely looked good when it looked good. It is very room specific. If you have a true theater room, not just a room that you're using for your theater space that's got, you know, windows on the side or whatever, if it's pitch black in that room, no lights whatsoever, get an OLED. Absolutely. But in my opinion, if there's any windows in the room that are behind your TV or in front of your TV, um, You really should think hard about whether or not you're going to be able to handle the reflections. Um, and just to show you what I mean here, that's what the TV's been handling this whole time that you didn't see. The whole time that image was up there, that was the reflection that was on the TV. And I kid you not, if you look at the other shorts that I did, the OLED, you would just be seeing that while the image is on screen. So no OLEDs for me. I'm very happy that I purchased it and tried it out. I wasn't 100% sure that the Samsung was as good as it actually is. It was only after looking at the LG C2, the LG, and I should say that that's actually one of the reasons that I bought the OLED in the first place, was that LG had the best ultra short throw, the 915QE, of all of the ultra short throws that I looked at. The LG was by far and away the sharpest image, and I figured, if they know how to do an ultra short throw, how bad could the image be? Um, and it wasn't bad, except for it, the reflection handling. So, that to me is way worse than, you know, some blooming, which the OLED had blooming too. It's not like the OLED is completely blooming free. Check the mini, um, the short, if you want to see proof of that. But um, black is black on a mini LED 95, 97, 98% of the time. There's a few times, star fields in on a black background type stuff where you're going to notice an actual difference, but that's just not that many scenes on a day-to-day basis. Most of the time you're looking at bright stuff, and the mini LED is just going to be better. It's brighter. Now, I think there's a better user interface on the Samsung, but that's, person specific. I have a lot of Samsung TVs, so don't quote me on that. You may not believe that, but I like the user interface on this screen. On this TV. But the main difference is just right here. You know, that's that's what it looks like. Hold on, let me turn all the lights on, open all the windows. So that's what you're looking at. With every window open, all the lights are on, you know. And for comparison's sake, now you can see the light in the back, the light off to the side, the windows. You know, I don't want to have to live in a cave based on my TV selection. So I'm going to say most people are going to be better off with a mini LED in most circumstances. And those people who have the room for an OLED, have at it, Hoss. All right. Thanks. See ya.